After Aaron's sad farewell, he walked home, his heart heavy with sadness and confusion. He couldn't understand how Anne, the princess he had loved so deeply, could choose someone else just to follow her royal duty. His mind was filled with memories of their time together and the dreams they had shared, now shattered by her decision. Meanwhile, back at the palace, another story was unfolding. After Princess Anne declared her intention to marry Prince Ukandu, the celebrations were set, but the atmosphere was tense. During the coronation, when Prince Ukandu tried to lift the ancestral staff, a symbol of royal authority and legitimacy, he couldn't. The staff, heavy with the history and magic of the kingdom, refused to budge. The gathered crowd was stunned into silence, their whispers growing into a murmur of disbelief as they left the ceremony puzzled. Prince Ukandu and Princess Anne returned to their hut, devastated by the public failure. Tears stained their faces as they mourned not only the day's events, but also the uncertainty of their future together. At the same time, Chief Uso returned home with a mysterious smile, waiting for his son, Aaron, who had stayed away from the coronation to avoid the pain of seeing Anne again. When Aaron arrived, he noticed his father's unusual demeanor. "Father," Aaron asked, puzzled, "why do you look so happy? What happened at the coronation?" Chief Uso, with a knowing smile, invited Aaron to sit beside him. He explained how Prince Ukandu had failed to lift the staff and how the head priest had declared him not the true heir. The priest had announced that all men of the kingdom were now called to be tested for royal blood, a twist that could change everything. Aaron shook his head, a mixture of sympathy for Anne and relief that he had avoided the ceremony. "I won't go through such a big show," he said firmly, dismissing the idea that he could have any claim to royalty. "This is for princes and nobles, not for people like me." But Chief Uso insisted, placing a calming hand on Aaron's shoulder. "Son, you have to put your feelings aside and come with me to this important test, even if it's just to see what the ancestors want. There might be more to this royal stuff that we can see." Reluctantly, Aaron agreed to accompany his father, driven by respect for his deep spiritual knowledge and perhaps a faint hope that fate had something unexpected in store for him. The village quieted down as the news of Prince Ukandu's failure and the upcoming test spread, stirring curiosity and excitement across the kingdom. On the day of the test, men from all walks of life gathered, each hoping to be the one to lift the staff and prove their royal lineage. Aaron, feeling out of place among the hopefuls, watched skeptically as one after another tried and failed to lift the staff. When his turn came, he approached with a resigned sigh, his hands gripping the staff without any real expectation. To the astonishment of everyone, including himself, the staff rose smoothly in his hands. The crowd erupted into cheers, and the head priest declared, "It seems the ancestors have chosen a true king amongst us." In that moment of shocking revelation, Aaron's eyes searched for Anne. He saw her moving through the crowd towards him. Her face, a blend of shock and remorse.
Aaron, I'm so sorry for everything. Can you ever forgive me?
She asked. Her voice trembled with emotion. Aaron, now recognized as the rightful heir and king, knew his life was forever changed. With a heavy heart, he spoke. I forgive you, Anne, but we cannot return to what we were. My life has changed, and so must I. He turned to address his people, ready to lead them with fairness and kindness, and to heal the wounds of the past while forging a future where love and loyalty stood above wealth and power. The day ended, not just with the rise of a new king, but with the dawning of a new era for the kingdom, marked by lessons of love and humility that would echo through its history forever.